Diary Day 221, 29th of July 2020. Not much going on. Thought a lot about London and got some serious nerves. But deep down, I know this is going to be such a transformative and freaking amazing time. More work tomorrow, but it's actually super fun. Book also exists. You guys, oh my god, you guys. Welcome to episode 2 of American Gothic. You guys, I cannot believe that we are on the second episode, that we made it through the first one, and that I somehow edited and got all of that stuff out. Oh my god, you guys. I am not used to doing so much stuff all of a sudden, but I'm actually so happy for it. Oh my god, I feel so enlivened, I feel so energetic, and ooh, I really do feel a breeze in the air, a summer breeze in the air, or a spring breeze, because it's actually spring, but it's a really nice spring. Oh my god, you guys, the people who are watching this are probably wondering, Philip, why are you wearing, for one, a new outfit, but then also this Iowa-themed outfit, not even Iowa-themed outfit, but a different outfit, basically. And that is because this outfit is included in the American Gothic short film. Oh my god, I actually cannot have my glasses on because it freaks me out so much. I also don't want to have this cap on inside. And also my hair, I just got a new haircut as well, and thank the Lord, because when my hair is long, I always have to put my greasy ass fingers in it and at all times, because I have these obsessive needs. I constantly have my hair looks perfect. But when it's shorter, it's more manageable. But anyways, I'm wearing this outfit because this is included in my American Gothic, the short film. And that short film is so fun. It's out now on all platforms, on YouTube. And this is basically Iowa Philip. And if you guys have watched the short film, you'll know that Iowa Philip plays a very big and important and transformative role for me, I guess. Is that me in the short film? Kind of. No, it is me. It's my journey here in Iowa. But anyways, I am so happy for all of the amazing feedback that I've gotten for the first episode, and I feel you guys are engaging with it. I mean, at least some, and I already love the small cute friend group or community. I don't know what to call it, this small little communal situation going on. I love that as well. I feel this is gonna be such a cute and fun, interactive, and I'm once again so excited to hear all of your guys' thoughts and the field journals. Oh my god, speaking of the field journal, I've gotten 3 already, which is really cool. But guys, if you haven't filled that in, go and fill that in. But I got a field submission today that was so iconic. That is so iconic, and I have to read it up later because that rocks my world. And I was wow, okay, this feels fun now, so fun. But anyways, I've been so happy with everything, and I'm also excited to more get into more episodes and stuff, because the first episode was very information heavy, with a field journal, with the tavern title, all of those terms. How will we keep track, you guys? How will we keep track? But yeah, and all of that stuff, and all of the detail, the structure and everything. These episodes are just gonna be filled with juiciness. They're gonna be filled with chaos, drama, and a whole lot of goodness. So yeah, no, I'm so excited to get started with this episode. First off, if you guys are watching the podcast, you'll see that my setup is different, and that is because I have moved. You guys, I have moved into my own apartment here in Fairfield, and oh my god, what an amazing feeling. Oh my god, I obviously I love living with my aunt and uncle. So kind of them for letting me live there for such a long time. But it's always nice to have your own place. I feel very I don't know, my mind feels very peaceful, and I also I just love having my own place. And it's been such a long time since I lived alone. The last time I lived alone properly was my 3rd year in London, and that was my best year. My favorite year ever was my 3rd year in London, especially the spring. And so who knows, maybe this era will step it up, will be the winner. One can dream. But yeah, no, I moved out 2 weeks ago, and I still live so close to my aunt and uncle. It's a 5-minute drive, which is so funny. So moving here was honestly so easy. And also here, I feel here in Iowa, you can thrift things very easily and for a very cheap price. I was at Goodwill which is like the secondhand store here in like the Midwest, like Iowa, or like the US, I don't know. And I got 3 pieces of furniture from there. One like huge massive cupboard, like I did a tour on my TikTok, so like go and check that out. A huge massive cupboard, a huge massive bookcase, maybe that was it, and like loads of like other random stuff. And then I also got a couch from here in Fairfield, and they were all like $20 each. Like, oh, what a steal, what a steal. Like, it's really so easy moving out here in Iowa. And so, you know, that's been really fun. And I've also really been loving to like decorating the place. Like, that's been really fun. I know the last episode I said that I had like no talent for it, but I feel like I do have some sense of it. Thank the fucking Lord. Like, if you are 25, like you should be able to, you know, get your place into like a suitable state without your mum coming to like furnish or like decorate. But like that's would still be really fun. There's like maybe she should do that one day. But like anyways, it's been so nice being here, feeling like free and just like, I don't know, peace and quiet. But yeah, no, my podcast setup is not like complete yet, so you guys don't you dare judge, because like it is a work in progress. But like, aren't all things in life a work in progress? Oh, okay, poet. Like, okay. I wonder how my vocabulary will evolve in this podcast. Like, because that's always the funniest thing ever. Because when I listen back to like my TikToks, even just like a year ago, I always talk differently. Like, I constantly evolve my vocabulary and my words. So like, maybe there'll be some like medieval influences soon. Maybe I'll be like, oh, hath not. No, I need to learn, you guys. Oh my god, what a fucking step it up, Philip. I just moved places. It's been super fun, super chaotic, but like super amazing. But is that all? Is that all? We all may be wondering. No. Oh my god. Out of nowhere, I launched this podcast as the most insane time, you guys, because tomorrow I am going back. I'm flying back to Sweden. I'm flying to Stockholm, Sweden from Des Moines. And you guys may be wondering, Philip, why are you doing this flight? And like, I must also preface this that like the flight from here, Fairfield, like the journey from here to Fairfield to Sweden is so insane, because there are like 2 stops in between. So like this, it's a trek across the globe. It's a trek across the Atlantic Ocean. And why am I doing this, you may wonder? That is because I have a TV show coming out that I am starring in. That I am a star in, basically. Or just not a star, that I am like a part of, like that I play a big role in. And this is a like reality show / documentary. It's called Sveriges sämsta bögklubb, which means Sweden's worst gay club. And I've been filming this, like we've been filming this for like over 2 years, and it's finally coming out. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous for this, because this is actually produced by SVT, which is like the national broadcasting like network in Sweden. So like, this is going to be seen by like quite a lot of people, and like a wide range of people as well. And I don't think I've ever experienced this before. But like, what is the show about? You guys may be wondering. This show is about me and like this manager, my manager, like in the show, called Jonas, and a DJ called DJ Leo B. Oh, she's such a queen. She's a diva. She's a diva of all divas. And the goal is basically for us to open up the best possible gay club in Sweden. And this filming process was something else, you guys. It was so chaotic. It was so dramatic. And like, not even like dramatic in like, you know, a, you know, staged like reality show kind of way, because this is more of like a documentary. So like all the drama or like chaos that happened, like happens in the show, actually happened in real life. So like, I actually have no words. I've been so unbelievably nervous. I've actually been having so much anxiety about this show for such a long time. But thank God I started going to a therapist. Like, who would have thought that going to a therapist can like help with your anxiety and stuff? But thank God I've just started going, and it's honestly amazing. But like, we can get into that more later. But yeah, no, she's helped deal with this anxiety. And so yeah, what am I doing? I'm going back tomorrow, and I'm going for like a week and a half, and I'll be staying at my dad's apartment in Stockholm. So that'll be really fun. Like, I'll get to see him and hang out with him. And the premiere is on Thursday. So, I mean, the day this comes out is the day that this show like launches, low-key. And we're having like a huge, like massive events for it. And like, I'm very excited for that because I do love going to events and like partying in Sweden. Like, it's always the most fun ever. And it's like, look, what I miss the most is like going out in Sweden. There's like just like something about it. It's very just like exciting. There's like fun people. I don't know. It's iconic. But anyways, the launch event is on Thursday. So I'll keep you guys updated about that. I mean, I'll literally keep you guys updated like a week later. Like, this is an ongoing story. And like, pray to God that nothing like really bad at all, like dramatic happens. But like, with my luck, with like when I'm podcasting and like doing TikToks and stuff and blah, 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 like when I'm in that mode, shit always happens. And I mean, I guess that's a twisted form of manifestation. A twisted subconscious form. Like, okay, our minds, like, why do they do this to us? Or the universe, like, why does anything happen here in life? Not today, you guys. I'm basically gonna be staying in Sweden for 1.5 weeks, doing like promo for it. I still don't know what I'm gonna be doing, but it's just gonna be like a whole like promo cycle. So iconic, it's so funny, but like, what? It's low-key so slay. I'm very excited but very nervous. Oh my god, I've been really trying to like low-key look smacks the past few days. Also, like, where's the framförhållning? What's that in English? Like, where's the pre-planning? Like, why wasn't I starting this earlier? But who the fuck cares? Like, who does care? But then also, like, I low-key do care when I'm gonna be like on, I don't know, TVs and like on big screens. I feel like it's okay to care then. So yeah, I've been trying to like look smacks. It's been going like okay. I've been having like such terrible acne all of a sudden. Why? So I've been like smothering my whole entire face with this acne cream. Like, my face has been burning the fuck off. It's been red as hell. I fried my eyelids off, but pretty hurts. It truly does hurt. So yeah, I'm gonna be going on like a promo thing in Stockholm for like 1.5 weeks, and I'm very excited. Like, what the hell's gonna happen? I have no idea, and that's why it's so fun that I'm like documenting this in real time. Like, I have no idea how it's gonna feel, what I'm gonna be doing, what I'm gonna be like, how it's gonna be received. Maybe like I don't want to deal with any like big. I mean, thank God, like, also that's one of the good things about this coming out and me living in Iowa is that if people hate on me, if they like do crazy stuff, I'm actually fleeing to Iowa. And like, what a place to flee to, honestly. Nobody will find me. I'll be in like the fucking corns, hidden. Nobody will ever be able to find me. Or I should not say that. Oh my god, I feel like that's really bad karma. Scratch that, you guys. So yeah, that's basically the plan, you guys. I have like a stacked few weeks ahead of me. Otherwise than that, it's been really fun to be back on TikTok and like interacting with you guys so much. And oh my god, I've realized that like when I don't like, you know, post on TikTok basically, or like it sounds so like dark, but like when I don't like post on TikTok or like, you know, interact with people online, I really do get like, I get really sad and I fall into like really like bad habits because like I don't know, I find it so fun and I wonder like why that is. Like, am I just like a fucking addicted to like posting on TikTok and like validation? I don't know, I was definitely more like that in the beginning, but now it feels like, I don't know, it's just boring not hearing from people. So yeah, I'm so happy to be back. I basically just have loads of energy to do stuff, and that's such a nice and fun and just like amazing feeling. Like, I've missed it so much. Like, genuinely, God, this sounds so dramatic, but like it low-key is. Like, I love having something that like drives me and like gets me going and like gets me excited and like blah blah. Obviously, like planning the podcast was very, very fun and like so needed, but it's still a very like passive role and like there are no like stakes or like time constraints really. So it's not like as high like psychosis low-key, but I love a bit of psychosis. Nicely and like eloquently, wow, beautiful word, eloquently into kind of how I've been feeling or like what I've been thinking a lot about recently, and kind of like the vibes and also kind of like what the story has resurfaced in my mind in a way. Like, it's resurfacing, the waves are flowing in like peculiar ways. What I've been thinking about recently is this specific excitement that I've been feeling about recently, and like how I feel without it. Like I explained a bit earlier, but I've had like times in my life, or like there are always like ups and downs in my life depending on how exciting external factors are, and they affect me so much, like mentally, and like my dreams and goals, all the good stuff, they affect that so much. And I feel like I've been in like in a time now, like an era where I felt not stuck but more kind of stuck. And I don't like that feeling. And I felt that before. I think I felt that right before leaving for London. I felt that kind of same energy because my like high school experience was so amazing. Oh my God. I had such a fun high school experience because I went to like a really cool, fun, and like cultural high school. It was very like, it was a thing. And that was definitely like the first time I kind of like stepped out of my comfort zone. God, this is kind of like Loki so unrelated, but I just feel the need to talk about this. And that was like the first time that I ever really, got out of my shell, like partying and like looking at like all the hot guys who went to my high school. Because there were so many hot guys, Loki. Missed them. But like, did I have any like high school romances? Absolutely not. Oh, that was like Loki such a like trauma, or not trauma, but like that's such like a sadness that I never got to have either like a high school or school romance. Like, what the fuck? That's so unfair. Or I do have one. But that is a tale for another time. And this whole topic is a tale for another time. But, it was very exciting. I went to high school. But then towards the end, I was kind of like, okay, well, I've been in Sweden now for 10 years. Because before my first 10 years, I lived in London basically. Or I was born in New York. But I'd been living in Sweden for 10 years. And I think that shift of like, one, like moving from London and moving to Sweden was a very like big shift, and that was kind of like, ooh, what the fuck is going on here? But then I think after a while in Sweden, I kind of got, I don't know, it felt a bit boring after a while because for one, like obviously I'm gay, so I mean I did the best with what I had, and like I did too much. Too much. I really did like, okay, I went for it there, but like obviously there weren't any like really not exciting, really like romantic, like fulfilling ones, maybe. And just like, I don't know, like there weren't like, it wasn't fun that, and like the gay scene isn't like that big, and just like the general, like it's not as, I don't know, open. It is, no, but it is actually very open. I wouldn't say that, but like just like the general vibe is more, it's very like it's less international, and I missed the like I really missed that international feel after a while, and I felt myself getting, I don't know, kind of like so bogged down, very stressed and anxious about my grades, getting so obsessive about that, and like not being able to like really grow and develop in other ways. So then I decided to move to London, and yeah, that basically like changed my whole entire life. And that zest for life, that like, ooh, obsession, um, that happened when I got there. Just like that, oh, just like euphoria from that. Like, because I literally get euphoria from like experiencing, like being challenged, being like thrown into a new environment, or just like figuring stuff out. I get euphoria from that. So like that was so amazing. And yeah, this is just like an overview. I'm gonna go more into detail into all of these things and at other times. But there was great excitement in my life. I was like being so happy and fun, blah blah blah. But then after a while, I was like, it was like in the beginning of London, and they go really good. But then the past couple of years, it's been kind of like a stalemate. I don't know, like I've not really felt that excited or like inspired. Like I've definitely felt good and happy and like content. Like I've not felt bad, but I've still felt this kind of like, I don't know, this like I miss that feeling, that like literal like psychotic feeling, just like being somewhere new and like fucking going for it. Fucking go for it. Like always at all times, like fucking go for it, guys. So yeah, no, but then I think with the launch of this podcast and now like the TV show coming out, oh, it's so fun. I feel so like, oh, let's go. Let's fucking go, you guys. That's my feeling, and it feels really fun. Yeah, long random rant, but that is kind of like in the story. Like I don't know how much I'll talk about the story, but feeling, I think, the calm before the storm. You're really actively becoming the person. You're growing into the person that will do these wonderful and like crazy and new things. It's not like the second you do it, that you're just like this changed person. It's the lead up to it, and then boof, bam, is going. You guys like, what the hell am I talking about? I actually don't know, but What? I am just like Socrates. I'm Socrates. No, absolutely not. Like I have no idea what I'm talking about. I love that sensation of feeling something clicking and just like, oh, something shifts. I love the feeling of shifting and flowing into girl. Oh, you guys, we have been chatting about so much. Like, what have we even been talking about? I genuinely don't know, but it feels good. So, like, let's just keep on going, keep on going. Okay, so now we have the tavern tattle and field journal section. However, I think for this one that we like I won't give out a new one this week because I was still like getting like the Instagram set up and it was a lot to take in. So guys, we're still gonna have the same ones from last week. I did post on my Instagram the tavern tattle, which was the Casey's versus Hy-Vee. So go on the Instagram and vote. And the field journal, the prompts for that. And like, oh my god, you guys, I actually did like as we were saying like in the beginning of this podcast, I did create this form online. And it's in like all of the links that I have. You can see like field journal submission, and I've gotten a few responses, and it's so iconic. But to refresh, the prompts for the first field prompt that you guys can answer if you want to is you've just begun your journey, where do you find yourself? And my answer that I said from last time was I was on a road, it was hilly in the back, boogie in the front. Loki an iconic saying, hilly in the back, boogie in the front. And I'm like, what the fuck? Anyways, like, oh, Bianca, like the path has been hilly behind. It's been up and downs, loads of up and downs, loads of forks, loads of like things that have occurred. But the hill forward is marvelous, or like it's a very like energetic, as I said in last time, it's very energetic, it's very filled with new things. I feel like new things, new experiences, new emotions. Anyways, and I said like caravan carnival as well. Wonder why. So yeah, that's the prompt, you guys. You've just begun your journey. Where do you find yourself? Now, I actually think that I'm gonna go through one of the answers, and this one, when I haven't read this one in full, but I can see that like, ooh, it's about to get glorious, you guys. And this person also chose to have their name included as well as be included in the podcast, because it's not mandatory to be included in the podcast. You guys can just send it in for me, or just like include in the field journal. But yes, let's go. Hey you, you're finally awake. You were caught trying to cross the border ride. You and that thief. The wagon in which you were being transported in hits a bee, and you're pivoted into the sky. The very fabric around you changes and alternates between stretched and distorted. You no longer know if you are in the sky, but you know for certain it does not matter if you still are or not. The sensation of falling suddenly takes a ruthless grasp and holds your very soul hostage. Dark tranquility takes over for a second, and you awake. In this awakening, a thick wooden beam in the ceiling emerges from your distorted periphery, alongside the sensation of soft fur on your skin, paired with distant, near faint sense of a fireplace turned embers. The relief washes over you. The icy cobble of Windhelm resides just outside, as they have for thousands of years. And the warm embrace of Homestead washes over you like a loving matriarch. From the room entry, a voice declares its presence. You are awake, my love, this one too, for the warm sands of elsewhere most often cools for me when the moons burn brightest. Come here, kitten, says Ulfric. Cut. First and last fanfic I ever write. Sincerely not a furry. P.S. I enjoy your podcast, feeling like a vitamin injection. Thank you, but oh my god, what the Skyrim? You're kidding me. When I saw this for the first time, I was like, wow, this is fucking exactly what I wanted. Letting the creativity flow in whichever way you want. I'm so honored that you wrote this. But yeah, oh my god, are you kidding me? I'm so honored that like you decided to share this like creation of yourself and like share your creativity. I feel like that's that's exactly what I want. Like sharing your creativity, sharing your like, I don't know, feelings, emotions, or like whatever emotions that arise when you like sit down and think about it. But yeah, what a fucking way to open this all. You guys, the floodgates are open. Be a bit freaky as well. Not that it's like freaky, but like, and like I love the word freaky. It's just like, ooh, you're that's just so freaky. It's so like dramatic, but also like kind of like, ugh, like with a wink in the eye. That's freaky. Idgaff. Be Idgaff. Embrace the Idgaff. But also do care about your emotions, but like what other people think. Or just like, I don't know. For a lot. I can't even get that right. IDGAF. Okay, you guys. It's time for chapter 1, episode 2. Let's get into it. Tick, tick. Oh, are you serious? Felix had awoken, expecting the sun's beams shining through the curtains, but no. A pale blue light was what illuminated his room, as well as putting him in a sour mood. I don't have time for this, he thought. Sleep was of utmost importance to him, as the days were already long enough, and being tired made his life feel a whole lot more depressing, mundane, and peasant-like, which I guess was something he didn't want. Ugh, stop thinking so much and go back to sleep. He wondered what the knights and wizards of the world were currently doing. Were they asleep in some secluded camp in the farthest corners of the world? Or were they awake, laughing, and celebrating something they had just experienced on their journey? Oh, god damn it! Can I just stop? Felix turned over, staring into the wall. Maybe the elders were right after all. They usually were. Years had a way of sharpening truth. And maybe this, whatever this is, isn't confidence or defiance. Maybe it's hubris. The spiral continued until Felix noticed that the steady tick of the clock had ceased. My luck, he muttered. Even the clock had gotten tired of his self-tormenting. He opened up the cabinet and was met with nothing. Like, actually nothing at all. The components of the clock were gone. He slowly turned around, inspecting his space. Everything looked normal until his gaze fell upon his nightstand, and the book he'd been reading before, and most definitely placed on this stand, had vanished. The knot that had already been forming in the chest tightened further. Something's off. Maybe he'd actually not been reading it and not heard the tick of the clock the whole night. He stepped out as the cool air met his face. He was going to get to the bottom of this to save his sanity. And he was also frightened to death by the room and needed to get out. He never enjoyed walking around the village at night. His footsteps on the pavement felt too loud, and who knows what entities roamed out in the veil of darkness. Not that anyone had ever encountered such beings, but his god's forsaken imagination was making it hard. Those damn books, why am I even looking for them? He retraced his steps but found no sign of his lost possessions. The water well looked as dry as ever, and oh my god, of course, the forest was the one place he hadn't looked. Delicious. Delicious. Too scrambled to care, he set off. He found himself under the night sky as he trotted on the field path. At night, the stars and figures were visible, and at times even brighter than the moon. Felix could never stop himself from gazing up and staring at the constellations. Why do they shine at all if we can never visit them? Why make themselves known when they'll forever be out of reach? Ugh, unfair. The stream was still as the trees enveloped the area. Felix gazed in the direction of where the voice had called out before. Nothing in sight. As he turned his back, he caught a glimpse of something nestled in the rocks by the stream. A book. Crumpled, it lay there, and Felix couldn't stop himself from reaching towards it. Moonlight shone through canopy and illuminated the stream in a silver glow as he treaded into it. As his shoes met water, Felix froze. Not from the coolness of it, but of the fact that he was now staring at a view he'd never seen before. He whispered to himself to make sure he was still sane. Is this real?